am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a camera. You don't really just know you.
Good morning, you guys. I am actually at the venue. There it is. Yes, there it is. But I just want to take a walk to the beach just to unwind because I'm very much early. It's 7:54, not even 8 yet, and the event starts at 9. But I was like to myself, I'd rather be early than late, you know, especially to like a business seminar you've never been into, different people and all of that. I need to calm my nerves, you know. So I am very much early. So I'm just walking in here in the streets of Sea Point. I'm actually in the London road right now where the hotel is. I'm not gonna walk too far because I don't wanna, you know, go too far because a walk is something else. But I just wanna walk, and then I'm actually now facing the beach, the sea. I don't know how to call it because this side I'm going into is not the beach side. There's so many dogs and I'm getting scared. Who comes with so many dogs? Hey, Batong, don't come this side, my love. And then I'm scared of them. I don't want to show because they're going to come if they see me scared. But some of them are cute. Let me show you. Lip gloss time, Sana. I just ate my snowball because I don't want to be hungry and not be listening to whatever is being said. So I'd rather be at least a little bit full, you know. When you're just bored, you just want them to finish. I don't want that. I want to listen to everything. What is happening? Yeah, Pella, if I knew, I would have taken the other one. Yes. Yes. Top of the morning, girls. Business girls are up. Ready for this event. Yes. Please forgive all the background noises, darling. I'm outside. We are outside. Anyway, it's your lady Vanessa. I make everything look dainty, darlings. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, darlings. If you're new here, honey, you're welcome. But if you're a returning subscriber, you know I love you. So today, I bring to you a business day. Let me just say, this is a business day vlog. So it's just to spend a day with me. I'm going to a business seminar here in Sea Point. I'm already here at the Hyde Hotel in the London Road. So I'm actually by the beach now, as I said, just unwinding, calming my nerves and being ready for the event because I'm a little bit early. I will find a way to show you my outfits. Just wait until I find a place that I can put you guys and then show you what I'm wearing. But I'm not wearing my heels yet. Oh, forget the noise. Oh, just forget it. I'm sorry, I'm in the road. I'll find a way to show you guys. Let me just go to the hotel. Essa non è colpa in giù. Disclaimer, this vlog is for someone who wants to learn about business and also is interested in financial literacy, you know. So if you're not, you can skip the video. But if you are eager to learn and find out about a few things, then this vlog is for you. I just don't want you to be bored here by this vlog. I just want you to be ready. You can take.
Post on your social media, don't just try to tag us.
Oh, okay. I really. Yes, you know.
My trade.
Yeah, this was the.
Every one of you. Majority faces I don't know, which is really nice. It's always great to be surrounded by new faces. Ladies, I mean, you've taken the time to be here on a Saturday morning at 9 and for others even earlier. So let's just give ourselves a little freedom of applause. We definitely don't take it for granted. And one thing must be said, we are definitely women who are like-minded. And I want to encourage you, even as you make your relationships today, each and every person made the same amount of sacrifice that you have. That means that the mindset is the same. So I want to encourage you to network, really get to know one another. Maybe you came here alone, or you know one or two people. I encourage you, network, converse, walk away with a handful of friends.
How do I manage my finances? How do I manage my daily life? Not just knowing about the so-called financial products and services, but the actual habits and behaviors. And we found that with habits and behaviors is very little guidance in place. Right? So we have found that basis where we look to empower South Africans how to achieve financial freedom, and we can talk about what it actually means, because You know, you get this word financial freedom, gets there, but what does it actually mean? With knowledge. So in other words, you get to empower yourself instead of us just saying, oh, you must do X, Y, and Z. You actually get to empower yourself with the knowledge, be able to make informed decisions about where you head with your life, right? But the owner's only extra 500 Rand a month. So only count the 500 a month extra payment, not the 5,000 Rand that was spent. I know all the tricks. I've been there long enough. I've been there off of them. So yes, that's the first step, and it is very sobering, right? Now, what we're going to do is not just going to go through it and say, oh, this is my bank statement. We're also going to categorize what's happening to our money. So what are the four major type of categories we're going to categorize in our bank statement? Number one is needs. Right? So what are needs? These are the things that we need to live, whether it is your accommodation, whether it's your food and groceries, whether it's your electricity, etc. Right? We're going to say, okay, which of these expenses that came off my bank account actually needs? These are things that I need to have, right? Then we're going to look at our wants. So what are the things that we spent on that, you know, it's a nice to have, not essential for life, but it makes life worth living. Because if you only work to pay for the things to survive, I mean, that's a pretty dreary existence. So we're going to look at what our wants are. So what spending is going to wants, that's your takeaways, that's your entertainment, that's your holidays, etc. Right? And then what is going to savings? Right? So there needs to be money going to savings. If not, then that's another reality check. Why savings is putting away money for the future. But also, what are our debt repayments? And I think that is often sobering. Is, oh, wait a minute, I didn't realize that I'm spending so much on my credit card. I didn't realize that loan that I took out for that holiday is costing me so much, etc. And all it is at this point in time is just to understand where we are. So you can't decide, hey, you know what, I want to save a bit of money on the rent. It was 10,000 a month, I'm going to give my landlord 8,000 rand. No, that's a fixed expense, right? It is easier to predict and budget for. So what is examples? This is your rent or bond, your car installments, your insurance premiums, your school fees, your medical aid, etc. There's also stuff like your Netflix subscription, your Instagram subscription if you pay for that, any type of thing, right? So these installments, you cannot necessarily say, oh, I want to reduce it by 20%. It's either a matter you have to pay it, or if it's something that is not essential, how do you reduce it or cut out? If you go travel, that is something that after my years I really like traveling and I really like to do more of it. So I find other things are less important. I will spend less on a car because I want to travel. I will spend less on that because I want to do that. Because you actually know what is your income coming in. Then secondly, you're going to plan every expense. My income is 20,000 Rand. I've allocated 18. Okay, where should I put the remaining 2,000? I'm a bit short on savings. Let me put some in savings. You know what? I'm actually didn't make enough money for me to have a bit of entertainment. Let me put it towards entertainment. Right? That I must make a transfer. Or something gonna pop up, etc. And very importantly, review and adjust as your goals change. So, example of, you can have one for car maintenance, your servicing, school fees. One that I feel helps a lot of people is a December holiday sinking fund. Just put away 1,000 Rand a month. So when December comes, you don't think, oh no, I'm going to have another January. You're going to say, hang on, I'm going to have a great December. I have 10 grand that I can go out there and have fun with and not have a January. So our action steps, because it's not just about listening to me and taking notes, it's about actually when we leave here, what action steps, practical steps we're actually going to do, right? So number one, we're going to list all our expenses over the last month. And what does it mean? We're going to print out. Listen to us, print out that 3 months bank statement. We're going to sit with a highlighter with 4 different colors, right? And we're going to mark that. And we're going to, after the cover from the initial shock, right? And we're going to do it guilt-free, people. This isn't about making yourself feel guilty. Oh, I was so... You know, so many times guys, I know I was so stupid, I was so this. I say, don't guilt shame yourself. Don't blame yourself. This is normal. It's normal behavior. All we're going to do is put the plan in place, guilt-free, shame-free, and work on a better future.
You completed it. Do you keep it open? Do you close it? Do you keep it as like some sort of
Okay, so I'm going to talk about my personal experience. So I worked for many years in a bank, and when you work in the bank, you get to know all the nicks and tricks, right? Know how to boost your credit, know how to get loans, and you pay like 5% on it. And I realized that I built up very bad habits with the exact mindset. Oh no, only paying 5%. Oh no, it's money that can I use and I'm free, etc. Same with a credit card. In my opinion, revolving credits, personal loans, credit cards holds you back financially. Number one, not just the interest, but the mindset that it gives us. We are somehow given the mindset that somehow debt and credit is opportunity and freedom. But it's not. Why is it not? Because the money is not free.
To invest in. And then as this gets bigger and bigger, I'll stop this and go here. So there's a way of doing a little bit. But the one thing you don't want is to have this hollow feeling of, oh my God, I've got this massive expense that's just hit me, and now what? I mean, sometimes you do have to go into credit card, but it's not. You don't want to have it as your first port of call. If that's always your go-to, it's not a healthy place to be. Does that help?
Yeah. But I think for me, I've been treating my savings as my emergency fund. So now I've got this massive savings, but that was like my emergency because I thought of my old age and my mom had nothing. So I'm like, well, I don't want to be like that.
But then if it's your
So
old
now I don't
age,
know.
okay.
Yeah.
So then you must think, okay, how much? If I've got this big sack of money, now, as I said, if that's just sitting in a bank account, it's not combating inflation. So then you can go, okay, well, out of this pot, I'm comfortable with having this much as my safety net, and I can take this bunch and go invest it in assets that will now grow, and that's my retirement, because you want to get your retirement into spaces that are going to grow long term and will combat inflation. Or you can also go, well, this is thinking and this is for long term, and this is my emergency. So then you could start cutting okay.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about? Do you have any insight on insurance policies? That's what I'm really curious about.
Okay, so I am not a financial advisor. You can speak to Anwar about that because I'm not allowed to talk about specific vehicles to invest in.
Or maybe what to look out for when you're looking for insurance policies that could include maybe beneficiaries and so on.
Again, that's an Anwar question. I'm not, because I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not allowed to speak on that.
Okay.
I'm more on debt and budgeting.
Okay.
Because you have to be licensed to give that kind of advice. But Anwar can, because he's been in that space. But if you have got policies that you like, I don't know what they are, you can always speak to Anwar and go, please can you explain, and what is this covering? And if you think, in my head, I think I'm covered for this, am I actually covered for that? He is the person that can come and explain to you exactly what you are invested in.
Can I add something? That I moved abroad to the UK and I work there. But what I've noticed coming back home is that my friends are not good with like everyday spending and budgeting, but all of them have a policy, investments in Alan Gray, and I'm like, I don't even have that, but I'm good on the other side. So it's like, it's interesting that abroad people don't talk about investments that much, or like policies, life cover, and here there's a foundation, like you guys are quite clued up. Well, maybe it's just because I'm around.
It might also be depending on where you work, because some, if you are in a small, if you work for a small company, they're not going to give you. You might just go, okay, I need medical aid, and that's my thing.
Yeah.
And they don't cater for provident fund stuff. But if you work for bigger companies, they might go, your salary is going to be going in that direction before you even get what, and that helps a lot, because if your companies are able to funnel that money out before you hit your bank account, it saves you in the long run. And you can't access that until you're 55, 60. So yeah, it really depends on where you work and the environment, because in a small medium space.
And I also think the South African constitution and the laws with guiding law, labor laws. So here you need to have your UIF, you need to have, like a lot of government, if you're working for government, you'll find this medical aid, you'll find this pounds, things like that. And I think in the UK, it's you working for yourself, and it's your responsibility for when this happens, and it's your responsibility. That's where emergency funds, I think, would be the most effective, because when you end up in hospital, there isn't many public hospitals or government hospitals for you to go to. It's your responsibility to pay. So this side, that's why we
go to Cape Town, and the amount of access they have to financial information compared to normal people is, and they're also getting their pension funds and everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of deductions.
Yeah, you might go, what happened to all that money? But it's safeguarding it.
I mean, it's called benefits. It's called benefits.
Corporate leader with over 16 years of experience across HR, e-commerce, iGaming, operational management, product and account management. Currently leading the Cape Town division of an international company, she's responsible for overseeing operations and driving customer experience excellence at scale. Now, growing up with limited means, Mawada developed a deep understanding of financial responsibility early in life. At a tender age of 21, she had to become fully independent when moving out of her grandmother's home, navigating the realities of budgeting, cost management, and financial survival without a safety net. This pivotal experience shaped her practically and grounded her approach in financial literacy. Starting a career in retail, very humble beginnings, hey? Mawada quickly progressed into leadership, becoming a line manager at just 22 after being recognized for strong work ethic and potential. From there, she steadily advanced through the roles, including manager, product account manager, operations manager, and also in the HR profession. With her academic foundation in HR and business economics, Mawada combines formal knowledge with real-world experience to make financial concepts relatable and actionable. As a speaker, she is passionate about empowering others, especially those from challenging backgrounds, to take control of their finances and to build a sustainable, independent future that she knows is possible for each and every person that she interacts with. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great honor to invite our guest speaker, Mawada Williams. Come on! Cindy basically gave my whole story, so I don't know what much is left to say. But yes, a little bit about me. My name's Mawada. I have a son, 21 years old, who's my pride and joy. Good, I'm not going. Someone just asked me in the queue, in the line as well, and I made a guess, and she said 6. But yes, my son is 21 years old. I've got 3 cats, Sparky, Tinker, and Pepper. So I'm an animal lover, and yes, I do budget for them. So yes, if you had to meet me at the age of 21, I don't think you'd expect to see me, the person, speaking at a financial seminar, because at that point in my life, I was a young mom, and I didn't have a safety net, you know. I was a young mom, and I had to move out at the tender age of 21. Not by choice, but by circumstance. And I had to figure life out by myself while raising a child. And what I want to say about my journey, it started off scared and
I had a lot of judgment from family when I had my child young. I had family tell me, your life is over. Like to my face, your life is over. And I remember thinking, is this really where my story ends? I listened to them for a split second and I refused to let that be the ending of my story. So I worked. I showed up, I pushed myself, I learned. And then at the age of 21, I landed my first role in leadership as a line manager. They still opened the store in V&A Waterfront and I was so afraid, a 21-year-old with a 4-year-old. I wasn't ready, but I couldn't afford to wait until I was ready. And that pushed me. Getting emotional. And from there, step by step, role by role, lesson by lesson, mistake by mistake, I went and I pushed myself. And now, like I said, there were times I didn't feel ready, but I couldn't afford to wait until I was. I just went for it. Up until today, where I manage an international company in iGaming and betting in a fast-paced industry, managing people, transformational leadership. And I think one of the biggest lessons I learned is that financial stability doesn't come when you earn more. It comes when you become intentional about your spending, intentional about your habits, intentional about your goals, like was previously mentioned. There has to be a goal. There were times when money was really tight. Trust me, I had to make difficult decisions. In fact, at one point, I thought at the time I was making a smart decision and I decided to take my car off insurance. Yes. I told myself it will just be for a short while, I'm going to save some money, add it back on insurance. 1 month later I was in a car accident and my car was written off and I had to spend the next 3 to 4 years paying a car that I didn't have. And that was one of the hardest financial lessons I've learned in my entire life. Because sometimes, you know, trying to save in the short term can cost you more in the long run. So don't ever do that. Another lesson that I learned is your mindset. And Anwar spoke again about the psychological and the emotional of that. You have to train your mindset first and also see it as an investment. I had to have that mindset of, you know what, you can actually achieve success. You can become someone, you can become financially stable. And again, I didn't have a 5-year plan or a 10-year strategy, but I had a vision. And the vision was simple. My son would not struggle the way I did. That vision determined how I pushed myself, how I showed up. That vision influenced every decision onwards in terms of this is where you need to be. And along the way, there were moments that showed me that my journey wasn't over. It showed me that my journey was evolving and I was coming closer to my goals. And because that same 21-year-old girl who had the 4-year-old at the time was able to travel on her own accord. She was able to buy her first home. She was able to buy a second home. And she was able to gain experiences. And that same 21-year-old was able to take her son, remember the family told her life was over, on a mom and son trip to Dubai. Yes! And I just want to point out, I'm not sharing that to impress you or to boast. I'm sharing that because I want you to know that your starting point doesn't disqualify you building something meaningful in your life. Don't ever let your starting point determine where you end up.
Some people saw that that was your finish line. I think that was the boost that you needed. And it's so inspiring. Thank you for telling your story so authentically and so real. And I'm sure that each and every one of you guys, each one of you ladies has a story. Something that really pushed you. Something that really was the pointing start that really expanded you. And I encourage you to tell your story and be proud of your story. And don't see it as any kind of you know, it's not boasting. If you bought 1 house, 2 houses, 3 houses, 4 houses, represent that and never feel that I need to shy away. I always say, if ever you get to a point where you feel like, I don't want to say that because people will think that I'm being proud or people will think that I'm being arrogant. I always tell that voice that's telling me that, remember when you struggled? Was there a voice telling you you're struggling, don't say anything? It was a voice telling you what? Keep pushing, keep going, don't stop. So anytime that you feel that you need to diminish your work or diminish anything that you've experienced, tell that voice to shut up and remind it about Mawada, remind it about your struggle, remind it who you were. All right, so just a little bit of encouragement, and thank you, Mawada, for really sharing that so authentically and beautifully with us. All right, so we're going to...
I want board, let me go see what's on email or Sheen or think a lot, etc. How often don't we do that, right? Accountability. If you feel someone that if you're going to go to the mall, you know, you can very easily accidentally purchase something you don't need and say, you know what, me putting all that effort for that little thing and ask yourself, yes or no. And often we say, hang on man, I don't really feel like I need to work 2 days just to buy that little gadget that's going to lay there unused for 2 or 3 months.
Price that is less than what you actually owe. What is that? Does that mean that all the money you did owe was not the value of the actual car, it was just their interest, and then what I'm just confused.
So this is the big thing, and this is the danger, right? The bank doesn't sell it for market value, they sell it for as quickly as they can get it, often below market value. So, you had this car for 2 or 3 years, the value of the vehicle is maybe 300,000 Rand, you maybe owe 280,000 Rand. What's the bank going to sell it for? 200,000 Rand. Right? Why? Because they're going to sell it for ASAP. They don't want it sitting on a lot paying rental and all that stuff. So now they sell it for as cheap as what they can get it. And guess who sits with the remaining of the bill? You.
Honestly, this is what I can afford. Maybe my siblings, hopefully you have siblings, can maybe tackle a little bit from this side. I mean, as a unit, help you, rather than it all being on my shoulders. But then again, it's you setting your boundaries and you having conversations. But so, what do you think, as givers? What do you think you can teach other personalities that you go? This is what I'm really proud of, and this is where I can learn from another personality. Is there anybody that wants to share their thoughts on that?
Or maybe look at your money personality type and maybe think, how does that actually affect my current financial situation? Can you guys see a link between what your money personality is and what your bank balance is? Financial Planning Institute South Africa, and we were fortunate last year also to win an award for the best debt counselor newcomer as well.
Did you learn something here? A lot, right? So can I challenge us? Let the conversation not stop here. Let's continue. So Anu is here and his team as well, and they have actually put some offers away for one-on-one coaching sessions. So they're not telling you about a whole lot of things that don't relate to you. They're now going to look at your finances specifically, look at your issues specifically, and then find ways around that in order for it to improve. Because anything that we're putting attention to, it's going to grow positively. Anything that we are not talking about and is sitting under the covers is probably just going to get worse. So can I challenge us to take the conversation from this seminar forward and contact them? Maybe we can all put our email addresses or whichever way, and let's continue. I'm also there, guys. I have my own things that I'm fixing with my finances that Anu has been very, very supportive in, and non-judgment. Nobody's judging me for poor mistakes that I made in my past, you know, and that is very good for me because I feel safe and I feel that I can trust them. And if I can, then I know that you can too, and I believe that you felt that here today. A lot of us are new here. It's our first seminar. So we've put all the names in you're gonna come execute. And then we've got a goodie bag that is sponsored by some amazing businesses, and really for the businesses that were able to, thank you so much for believing in every single woman here. We do want to just give a quick 5 minutes to the ladies that are present that have put some items in here. So we're just going to give them just a few minutes. Since they are here, we want you to just hear from them, see who they are, and then you can continue the conversation with them. All right, and some of it have to do with weight and confidence, building, etc. So I don't want us to miss that part out. Okay, but I know this one is already spinning, so are you going to choose somebody to take? Are you going to take? Yeah. No, let famous take. Let famous take. Okay. Where are the chocolates? I'll grab the chocolate. Okay. And where is drum roll? Famous! And it's not rigged, eh? No, it's not. Yeah, she did not even. Yeah, fair and square, right? Well done. Spoken. And on behalf of Young Queens, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. And then, did you love the breakout groups? Were they effective? And yeah, ladies, breakout groups. Thank you so much. You're both amazing. Okay, so the owner of this business, maybe you can come to the front, or you can tell us. We're going to find it in the gift bag, so we want to know what we are taking home. Is it for the hair or what?
Hi ladies. My name is Viva. I'm the founder of Mouth Fitness. I started this little one here. It's called Metabo Drops. It helps you with your appetite basically. So you take this early in the morning and at night. It is all natural, no caffeine, no preservatives. The main reason why I created this was because I struggled with weight myself for a very long time. I was 30 kgs bigger and I tried 30 kgs. 30. Yes, it is a whole person. My legs, I have to show you. Okay, but then the thing is, I tried a bunch of like health things. So it either had too much caffeine where I couldn't sleep, or I felt very like fidgety and like there's something happening with my head. So I then learned the natural route. So it is all natural. So if you are allergic to like ginger or garlic, you might not be, and coconut, you might not be eligible for this because it's all derived with natural things. So what it does is make you feel fuller for longer periods. So it's not really a suppressant, but it feels like a suppressant because you don't eat as much. But it just takes whatever food you have and prolongs its activeness in your body in a way, but you just don't eat as much without the crazy side effects. So it's a safe
Thank you so much. Oh, yeah.
And
Hey, hi everyone. As I said, I'm not very good at public speaking, so you set the bar really high. But my name is Anita Rosario, and I'm the founder of Choose Your Potential. But I'll begin with 3 questions, honest questions, and you can just raise your hand if you feel comfortable. Who of you look very successful on the outside, on paper, but struggle internally? Tired, exhausted, overwhelmed, burnt out? Yes. How many of you show up consistently for other people, but not for yourselves? Yes. And how many of you are confident on the outside, but internally question yourself when no one's looking, no one's... Yeah, exactly. So I've been this lady, or this person, and in this process, I have decided to create Choose Your Potential. And it's basically overcoming your confidence issues, building your self-esteem, your self-limiting beliefs, combating burnout, setting boundaries for people. But it's working on your behaviors and your mindset. So even if you want to save money and build better habits, it's building consistency, but being calm in the process. And yeah, that's what we're about. Calm, confident, and consistent. Sorry, I'm shaking. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. But yes, you guys will get a free workshop entry to one that I'll be holding in the next 2 months, because I'm between here and the UK, so it's a UK-based company, but I'll bring it to South Africa when I'm here. It can be both online or in person, but I'd encourage you to come in person so that you can get the whole community feel like-minded. And the idea is that you'll work through things, you'll reflect. It's like a coaching, guiding kind of session. Not a lot of teaching, because I'm not going to be talking that much. But yes, more guiding, coaching you. But yeah, that's me, and you can scan if you want to follow to hear about whatever's coming up that you might want to see. Thank you.
Hi ladies, it's been great enjoying what we've been learning, and I'm really glad that I've been here. So essentially I have a GP practice in Summer Greens. It's called Isa Health. We don't think of you just as a condition. We think of you as a person with a mind, with emotions, with a home life, with a work life, because we want to treat you holistically. Sometimes people come to me and what I prescribe is a walk on the beach and 3 days off, because I don't believe in just medication. Secondly, what's really important, I guess, to you guys would be women's health. We mentioned it in our group setting, like pap smears. You don't need to go to a gynae for a pap smear. You can go to your GP. It's included in your consultation, whether it's medical aid or cash. It's included in that. We'll call you with your results. My one patient says I must always tell people this when I'm talking about this. So I've been preaching pap smears, and she was completely fine. And we just did a pap smear, and we found she had stage 3 cancer, I think, and she needed to have an op within 2 weeks. She's completely fine now, but I think that just highlights the important part. And then also I do chronic diseases, so things that you would take medicine for long term, like high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, and so forth. I see kids as well. I do family planning, and also I do bloods in-house, so you don't have to go to the lab, and then of course call you with the results.
Nice to have a doctor in our network.
Especially in someone That's lovely. So I think we can do photos, put your lipstick back on, put that lip gloss back on, and then, yeah, thank you so much for coming.
That's it from us, you guys. The lighting is really fun. Yeah.
Hi guys, so we just finished the conference. It was absolutely amazing. It was about financial literacy. So get your money up. All the baddies who are trying to get their money up.
Yeah, love her. Yeah.
That's what we're doing this year. Get your bag up, ladies.
Yeah, and that's it for us, guys. And we're done now. And I hope you learned something. Oh, you guys, I want to show you the host. I didn't show you guys. So, if you don't mind, I just want to show the host to my subscribers. Look at you fixing yourself. Yeah, this is the host, and this is our speaker also. Say hi. Bye, you guys. So, you guys, now we're thinking me and Liba to go somewhere and get maybe coffee. That's unnecessary spending after a business seminar, but maybe just something. We're gonna see what we're gonna do. Just a little bit something, not like too much spending. So yeah, we're going there now. It's gorgeous. I've never seen it before even.
Wow.
Where are you guys from?
So we're from here. We just came from
A business seminar.
that one.
Do I came Cape Town?
Yes.
And the Hyde Hotel, you know. Yeah, we were there just now. And this is like 5.4.
Yeah, so there is 20%. So, for example, this one you might like it. For this company.
I'm seeing the wood Hispan thingy. Yeah, I think I've seen that before. Let me put this one here.
That's more intense. So it's very good luck. So there is a difference like once if you smell it from the bottle and once you
And when it's because now I'm not really liking it.
Yeah. So you can't get a proper scent.
Okay, okay.
3 months. It's good. So what we do once you refill it, we put this one. We use like a
Okay, okay.
The 600 rand we can afford.
and you can rise to like you can't even like maybe put like we have got also another fragrances like using so this one you just put on
This one is how much?
So
No.
this one is 1.2.
What do you see? This one's even a wood.
You can make your own signature.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Me and Shem on stuck at the Madao.
That black one.
Jonga. I'm in love. And now I know that there's a 600 rand one. I feel just
This is the one.
I just need to come.
It has
back
that roll, ne?
I plan for a inner roll, and it's very intense.
Yeah.
Like a small drop is very intense. This was not even a drop.
This one you have to wait a little bit more.
Do you guys get a lot of foot traffic here?
So we just have to wait a little bit more time.
You can say when you say it lasts up to 3 months. When you just like do like normal rolls,
Yeah.
then it lasts long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because what you do, you see like this one, you don't put like too much otherwise. You see when you go.
Yeah. It stays. It lingers for long.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to wait a little.
Tell me, how does it?
It does now nice, but you might not like it. It's still
Sweetish.
But if
Oh yeah.
But if you put
But I do these ones for gym and you know.
But it's not like you know that's your
Yeah, yeah. It's not my signature smell. My signature scent is those ones, the strong ones.
let me show you the one.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay. It's very nice.
I'm still smelling the vanilla now.
You can spray it like inside your jacket.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay. Okay. Let me just.
We've been here like now 2 years.
For 2 years. I've never seen this shop before.
Yeah,
It's because we don't explore. That's the thing. When I come here, it's because I'm going straight to where I'm going, not like exploring, like today.
A lot of people they know this place now.
So how much is this one?
That one is 3.4.
You found it somewhere there.
Yeah, 3.4. I can give you 20%.
It seems
It
strong. It
smells.
does smell
It's very
nice.
strong.
So I can give you around 2.6.
Okay. Do you guys have like a business page, something like that,
Yeah, we do.
to check the updates and all of that?
So
Oh, that's
you can do this.
cold fragrance.
You can also
Okay.
see like a catalog, all the things which we have. Like if you go and access in the WhatsApp, there is a number here.
Okay.
So you can see all our
There's also an Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. That's lovely. No, they smell so good. So divine.
Just
I
happened
love
like now we are
Incheon.
of a lot of it.
This one is not my fave. No. I think that one. This one. The pink one. I'm seeing this Dubai thingy. This so nice. Yeah, they have such a lovely shop. I don't want to lie. So we are at the Old Fragrance. It's Old Fragrance, right? We're at the Old Fragrance perfume shop. It's very lively. It's here in Sea Point, by the road. We just came back from the seminar, and then we just like let's just take a walk, and we came into this very luxurious shop. It's very luxurious, darling. You should try the perfumes. It's all oud perfumes. Very nice, very junior. I don't want to. You should check them out. And what is this one?
So this is the incense. So it's very
I think I've seen it into someone's
So what you
IG
do
or
is,
something.
You see, you can do like
Oh, I think I once. This is rich. I once saw it to this Arabian influencer. And then your hair has the. Oh. Is there this fragrance for the Madawi?
you can just put out the oil here.
Wow,
it's very nice.
Okay, already. Oh, so it stands longer, which is nice. Because this floral scents we use, they don't last for long.
A few moments later.
This is my date.